From the small, fast jeeps to the massive tank transporters, these are the American logistics vehicles that kept an entire army moving across World War II. These are the machines that turned the United States Army into one of the most powerful forces in history. We start with the most iconic utility vehicle, Willys MB. Light, simple, and built for war. It raced across mud, sand, and broken roads without stopping. Officers used it to move fast, scouts used it to see first. In a war of speed, this little machine became everywhere. Ford GPW, built to keep up with demand. Factories pushed them out in huge numbers. Every part matched the Willys, making repairs fast and easy. When one broke down, another was already on the road. Bantam BRC-40, the original concept of the Jeep. Smaller, lighter, but just as capable. It proved a simple idea could change modern warfare. A test that became a revolution. Next, the backbone of American transport. GMC CCKW 2.5-ton 6x6 truck. Long columns of these trucks stretched for miles. Engines roaring, carrying everything an army needed. Food, fuel, ammunition, all moving day and night. If these trucks stopped, the war would stop with them. GMC CCKW 353. The long version built for bigger loads. Stack high with supplies heading to the front. Drivers pushed through rain, mud, and enemy fire. Every mile brought survival to soldiers ahead. GMC CCKW 352. Shorter, more agile, closer to danger. It drove where bigger trucks could not go, right up to the fighting lines, delivering what men needed to keep fighting. Studebaker US-6, a truck that proved itself far from home. It handled deep mud, frozen roads, and endless distance. Given to allies, it became their lifeline too. Wherever it went, supplies followed. International Harvester M5-6. Heavy, powerful, and built for tough jobs. It held guns, equipment, and heavy cargo. Nothing light about its mission. When weight mattered, this truck stepped in. Chevrolet G506. Smaller, but never weak. It moved between bases and front lines constantly. Reliable engines kept it going without rest, quietly doing the work that kept everything running. Chevrolet G7107. A standard cargo carrier. Boxes, crates, and gear filled its bed. Day after day, it followed the same dangerous roads. Routine work, but critical every time. Next, light and versatile support vehicles. Dodge WC series. Built for anything the battlefield needed. One day carrying troops, the next hauling supplies. Ambulances, command cars, weapon carriers. One design, countless roles. Dodge WC-51 weapons carrier. Fast and compact. Soldiers climbed in with gear and weapons. It rushed them to the front lines. Quick in, quick out, always moving. Dodge WC-52. The same machine, but stronger. A winch mounted at the front, pulling stuck vehicles from mud and sand, saving time when seconds mattered. Dodge WC-54 ambulance. Not built for war, but for survival. It moved the wounded away from chaos. Inside, medics fought to keep men alive. Every trip meant another chance. Dodge WC-56 command car. Officers planned their next move inside. Radios crackled with urgent messages. Decisions made here changed battles. Mobility meant command stayed alive. Dodge WC-63. Longer, stronger, and built for more. Extra wheels gave it better grip. More troops, more cargo, more power. A small upgrade that made a big difference. Now, the heavy movers of the war. Mack N07.5-ton truck. A giant built for heavy loads. It dragged massive artillery across rough terrain. Engines strained, but it never gave up. When big guns moved, this truck made it happen. Diamond T980. A machine built to carry tanks. Huge trailers rolled behind it. Damaged armor loaded up and pulled away, keeping valuable machines alive for the next fight. Diamond T981. Stronger, improved, and even more reliable. It handled the heaviest armored vehicles. Long roads, long hours, constant pressure. Without it, tanks would never reach the battlefield. Autocar U7144T. Built for pulling, not speed. Heavy trailers followed behind it. Supplies, equipment, everything moved together. A quiet force behind every advance. White 666, a heavy truck for engineers. Bridges, tools, and construction gear on board. It followed the front lines closely, building the road as the Army moved forward. Federal 606, strong, steady, and built for distance. Long supply routes depended on it. Miles of road behind every delivery. A constant presence in the logistics chain. Next, machines built for rough terrain. M3 half-track. Half wheels, half tracks. It could go where trucks struggled, carrying men and supplies through mud and fire. Protection and mobility in one design. M2 half-track. Smaller, quicker, more flexible. Used for forward supply runs. Ammunition and equipment moved under threat. Always close to the action. M5 half-track. Simplified, easier to produce. More units, more movement, more support. It filled the battlefield in large numbers, keeping the system running smoothly. M9 half-track. Another version, same mission. Transport, support, and movement. Reliable under pressure. Always ready to move again. M29 Weasel. Built for the worst conditions. Snow, mud, soft ground, it handled it all. Where wheels failed, it kept going. Supplies still reached their destination. M39 Carrier. Converted from armored machines. Given a second life as transport. Carried troops and cargo safely. Turning old designs into new solutions. Now, the vehicles that crossed water. WW2 Amphibious truck. A truck that did not stop at the shore. It drove straight into the water. From ship to land without unloading. Supplies arrived faster than ever before. GPA Amphibious Jeep. Small, but capable of floating. Crossed rivers and coastal areas. Carried messages and light cargo. Extending reach beyond land. LVT2 Buffalo. Tracks instead of wheels. Climbed onto beaches under fire. Carried men and supplies together. Essential for island warfare. LVT4 Water Buffalo. Improved with a rear ramp. Faster unloading under pressure. More efficient, more effective. Saving time in dangerous landings. Now, the builders of war. Caterpillar D7 Bulldozer. Blades pushed through dirt and debris. Roads appeared where none existed. Airfields built in days, not weeks. Turning terrain into opportunity. Caterpillar D8 Bulldozer. Bigger, stronger, more powerful. Moved huge amounts of earth. Prepared major bases and routes. Clearing the path for entire armies. Letano Tornapol. Massive wheels and heavy loads. It shaped the battlefield itself. Roads, airstrips, and supply routes. Built faster than ever before. Euclid dump truck. Hauling dirt, rock, and material. Working alongside bulldozers. Constant movement, constant work. Supporting the builders behind the lines. Next, the carriers that extended every load. M1A1 cargo trailer. Small but incredibly useful. Attached to trucks and jeeps. Carried extra supplies every trip. Doubling what could be moved. Benha trailer. Seen everywhere in the army. Loaded with ammunition and fuel. Following trucks across long roads. Be making every journey count. Fruhoff tank trailer. Fuel was the lifeblood of war. These trailers carried it in bulk. Without fuel, nothing moved. Every drop mattered on the front. Finally, the machines that fixed everything. Ward La France Wrecker. When vehicles broke down, it arrived. Heavy winches pulled machines from danger. Repairs began immediately, keeping the flow of war alive. Kenworth 570 Wrecker. Stronger, built for bigger jobs. It handled the heaviest recoveries. No vehicle left behind. Everything brought back into service. Brockway B666 Wrecker. Rugged and dependable. Worked in the worst conditions. Pulled damaged trucks from mud and wreckage, ensuring the convoy kept moving. All of it had to travel across miles of danger. And these vehicles made it happen. Because in the end, the army that keeps moving wins.